Hello everybody and welcome back to World Amiibo Fighting! And in today's episode, we have a great match for you. A whole plethora of matches, actually. It's going to be a great show today. We are on the road to Money in the Bank. And, of course, what would Money in the Bank be without a Money in the Bank ladder match? So, we will be having the qualifying matches here, and 6 of these 12 competitors will go on to be the last man standing in a 6-man brawl, and the winner of that brawl will be deemed Mr. Money in the Bank, or Mrs. There are some divas who could be Mrs. Money in the Bank, but they will have a shot anytime, anywhere, whenever they want it for the WAF Championship. So, let's introduce the first match worth of competitors, and we have, first up, the Monado Boy, half of the Swordsman, Shulk, versus a newcomer in the WAF scene. He's been training for quite some time, and I'm sure he will make a huge impact on WAF. It is none other than KC Falcon. Let's get this match underway. It's a 3-stock, no items, final destination match, of course, for a chance to win the briefcase and become Mr. Money in the Bank. It's Monado Boy versus KC Falcon in his debut match here. Right now he's beating up on Monado Boy. Of course, one half of the Swordsman at WAF Extreme Rules was able to take out Team Retro in what was one of the craziest matches in WAF history. But right now, getting his dinner served to him by KC Falcon here. KC Falcon with an arm smash, sending Monado Boy out for his first life. Shulk is in a bad position here. KC Falcon at 75%. I don't think any of us have seen a competitor quite like KC Falcon here. He is truly a great competitor here. 99% on Shulk here. KC Falcon at 75, still on his first life. Monado Boy, of course, on his second. 142. Monado Boy going for the speed. Oh, but the side smash, the Raptor burst from KC Falcon, taking out Monado Boy for his, and the Sun, going for the Falcon Punch, but not able to get it off. 101 on KC Falcon. Monado Boy trying to get this, using the smash power up to maybe KO KC Falcon once here. But it seems like that might not be able to happen. Oh, but it does. KC Falcon out on his first life, but he may, unless Shulk has a miracle here. It seems that, but he doesn't. The side smash takes out Monado Boy. KC Falcon is going to be your one of the 6 competitors for Money in the Bank. Could he be Mr. Money in the Bank? What a great debut match here against Monado Boy, one half of one of the most fierce tag teams we have in the entire division, and KC Falcon just demolished him. So he will go on to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match, and I can't wait to see what else is going to come of KC Falcon. But that is just one of the many Money in the Bank matches we have, and so far we have one competitor for Mr. Money in the Bank. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have our next match. It's a 3-stock no-item Spawn Destination match, of course. KC Falcon won the last one, and next up, we have one half of Team Divas. The girl with the magical powers, Zelda, versus one half of Team Green and Pink, the pink half, the former Intercontinental Champion, Pink Monster. And let's get this match underway here. So, of course, it's been a little while since we've seen the Divas here, but she's wanting to make a shocking return. Zelda looking to become the first ever Mrs. Money in the Bank. Going up against Pink Monster here, a fierce competitor. Former Intercontinental Champion, had some struggles in the past, losing the Intercontinental title and the Tag Team titles on the same night and not being able to reclaim either on the same night as well. But definitely looking to make to keep going here and still win the Money in the Bank and ladder match, and be able to be the first competitor to ever have the WAF Championship, Intercontinental title, and Tag Team title, and hold the most titles in the business. So Kirby is a decorated fighter, and it is showing here 116 on Zelda and only 17 on Kirby, and they are both on their first life. Both of them trying to get a hit on the other. Going for the fireball, but not able to connect. Oh, going for the grab, but Kirby is able to break out. One big hit on Zelda, and she could be done. The camera comes out. 163 on Zelda. She is down to her second life. 22 on Pink Monster. Oh, going for the grab there. 45. Kirby not able to touch Zelda yet. Ooh, 22% on Zelda now. She is trying to come back from a devastating setback against Pink Monster here. 43% on Zelda. Kirby going for the up smash there. Zelda well scouted. Oh, going for the back throw. 61% on Zelda. One thing about Pink Monsters, you have to watch those grabs. He uses those grabs very often, and they are very devastating. That slam, that back toss, all of them can do massive damage and can send you flying. They have KO'd many competitors in the past. Also, that hammer you have to watch out for a lot. Oh, Zelda going for the back throw, not able to KO Kirby at 140. 80% on Zelda on her second life. Kirby still on his first. The back throw, 99% on Zelda. Yeah, but that hammer is definitely one of Kirby's most devastating moves. It can end you in a second. If that is fully charged and that hits you, it is a very devastating move. Kirby's very quick on his feet, very dodgy here, you can see. Going for the grab. The slam on the side. 132 on 133 on Zelda. Not able to KO her, but another slam. 155, not able to KO her though, but it is very, very close. Also, another thing you have to watch out for when... Oh, one more slam! Able to KO her. 180 something, I believe, on her. And 141 on Pink Monster. Still on his first life, too. Zelda on her last life now. Definitely has to try and get back in this match. So, but like I was saying, with Pink Monster, you also have to worry about that up smash that he has. The up smash can... It actually has one of the perks that it has is it is a more powerful up smash, being that it one of the items that he was fed was it boosts it up basically. It causes more knockback and it does more damage with the up smash. So you definitely have to watch out for that. If you are at a high percent and he hits you with that up smash, it can send you to your doom. 192 on Kirby, and Kirby showing 204 on Kirby, and Kirby showing how much he wants the Money in the Bank briefcase and how much he really wants to shine. Oh, but Kirby finally taken out onto his second life. Yeah, but Kirby of course thrives in matches like that. The big matches where he is a competitor that can last very long in the ring and is very, very hard to KO. And we're seeing that here as, Zelda is having definitely a tough time trying to KO Pink Monster and get herself back in this match. Zelda has a lot of history. She's one of the greater divas, able to take out Dr. Mario, the Intercontinental Champion. And, with her, and one of the greatest tag teams we have in the division right now, the Divas. 84%, definitely coming back against Pink Monster here. Pink Monster is having a tough time getting that final KO on Zelda. She could come back in this match. Yeah, but Zelda, while she hasn't held quite as many titles as Kirby has, she is definitely still a great force to be reckoned with. One of the competitors for the #1 contendership for the Intercontinental title. 73 on Zelda. Of course, he lost the match for the #1 contendership. That was won by Dr. Mr. Professor Mario, who later beat Kirby for the Intercontinental title and then retained it at Extreme Rules after KOing Kirby, who was definitely looking to bounce back from that devastating loss there. Now, really wanting that briefcase and to show, that he is still a force to be reckoned with, and don't count him out yet. 127 on Zelda and KOing her. 170 on his second life, and Pink Monster is now going to Money in the Bank, and he is in the running for the briefcase where he could become WAF champion. What a great match, definitely one of the longest matches we've had here in WAF. A great, great match here between those two competitors. All right, ladies and gentlemen, of course, as always, this is a 3-stock, no items, final destination match. And it is for the third spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, one-third of Team Retro. The robot, the bionic electronic companion. Back. Going up against the former Intercontinental Champion, who will be looking for another Intercontinental title shot against Dr. Mr. Professor Mario at Money in the Bank, but he will also be looking for a shot at the briefcase to become WAF champion and be the first ever to hold both the Intercontinental Championship and the WAF Championship at the same time. We have Puckman. But before he does any of that, he has to go through Beck to even get a spot at getting the briefcase. And Beck will not let him do it without a fight. Beck thrives in these one-on-one matches, part of Team Retro, always trying to, see where he can get anything, any kind of a title shot. He is definitely a prize fighter, wants to make sure that, he makes his presence known. And I'm definitely excited to see how Beck will hold up in his first meaningful singles competition here against Puckman, a former Intercontinental Champion, looking to become the first ever two-time Intercontinental Champion at Money in the Bank, where he'll be facing Dr. Mr. Professor Mario for the Intercontinental title. Another slam, and Beck doing those combos, making the former Intercontinental Champion rethink his, game plan here. '84 on Beck. Ooh. Going for the laser eyes there, not able to get him. But again, with the side smash, able to connect that time. Laser eyes going again. 92 on Puckman. 109. Dangerous position here for Puckman. Ooh, 96 on Beck. Any one of these guys can get a KO here. A slam by Beck. Not able to KO Puckman, but close. We haven't seen much of Puckman since he lost his Intercontinental title back at Amiibo Mania 2 Kirby, where Kirby would hold it until payback, and we wouldn't see Puckman until after that, where he would challenge again and lose, but of course be the last man standing in the match, where he would KO Dr. Mr. Professor Mario and, have a shot at the Intercontinental title again. 200 on Beck. Oh, but now KO'd by Puckman. Both these competitors showing how much they want this shot at the briefcase. Both lasting extremely long in the ring. Puckman not going to work on Beck. And Puckman at 179 on his first leg. 105, 127 on Beck. Beck could be in a dangerous situation here. He has to come back. 141 on Beck. Oh, could he go for the slam here? He does! Able to KO Puckman for his first time, but Puckman definitely with the serious advantage now. One more good hit on Beck, and Beck would be down another life. Beck has to make a serious comeback here. Oh, nice scouting by Beck, able to intercept that side special that Pac-Man was trying to go there to grab, but Beck not able to reach Puckman to get his own grab off. Does there. Nice combo there. Beck trying to come back and get Puckman into KO range. 91 on Puckman, starting to get into that KO range there. I mean, a good hit could send Puckman flying, but not as easy as, Beck is now. 179, of course, on his second life. 182. Both these competitors definitely want to be Mr. Money in the Bank. 116 on Puckman. 125. Oh, but Pac-Man with the up smash, able to KO Beck for his second life. Beck on his second life, or his last life. But the smash there, 152 on Puckman. One more good hit on Puckman. Beck has to watch his health here, because if he doesn't, it would give Puckman a great advantage here. Oh, the slam here! Not able to KO Beck or Puckman, but Beck very close. Has to watch his health here. he doesn't, he could be in a dangerous situation. The slam again! Still not able to KO Puckman. Puckman at 206. Just hanging on there. Going for the slam one more time. Still not able to KO Puckman. What does he have to do? $228 on Puckman. Oh, the laser's there. Not able to hit him there though. 244 on Puckman with the grab. 61 on Beck. He has to watch his damage here. Going for the slam again. And he gets it. Able to KO Puckman. Puckman is on his last life, but Beck is at a disadvantage with 61% already on him. 9% on Puckman. Beck is trying to just get back in this match. 104 on Puckman. Both of these men really want this briefcase and will do anything to get it. 129 on Beck. Ooh, 144 on Beck. 157 on Beck. 44 on Puckman. One more hit to Beck, and it could be the end. And Puckman could go on to be the Money in the Bank competitor. 58, 74 on Beck, on Puckman. Beck trying to show that he's not out of the match yet. The grab, the down drill, and the combo there. 110 on Puckman. One more good hit to each of these competitors. Oh my God! Beck did it! Beck did it at a huge disadvantage during that entire match. Beck pulls it off and manages to KO Puckman for the spot for Money in the Bank. What a great match by Beck. Well scouted there, using the up smash at the opportune time, able to take out Puckman and secure a spot for Money in the Bank. What a great match between these two competitors. Both of them really wanted it, but Beck just wanted it a little bit more. However, that doesn't mean that we won't be seeing Puckman. He will still be in the Intercontinental Championship match at WAF Money in the Bank. But there are still 3 more competitors that have to fight for a spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. We'll get to those fights right now. But what is this? What's going on? It looks like Dr. Mr. Professor Mario is out here after the match is over, but Dr. Mr. Professor Mario looking to make a statement here against Puckman, showing him that he will retain that Intercontinental title at any means necessary. The match is over, but, you know, Dr. Mr. Professor Mario trying to bring the point home, but can't do it. Puckman coming back. Could this be the site of Money in the Bank? Puckman not taking that loss against Beck lightly and bring it back on Dr. Mr. Professor Mario, showing that he still wants his title, that he wants it at Money in the Bank, and he will take it from Dr. Mr. Professor Mario. Can't wait to see this match and how it goes, what happens there. What a great showing between both these two competitors. And we'll have to see what happens at Money in the Bank. The following is a 3-stock, no items final destination match as always for the spot, the 4th spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. We have 3 competitors in the match already: Kirby Pink Monster, KC Falcon, and Beck. And now we have another member of Team Retro, looking to take over the Money in the Bank spot by winning 3 slots in the 6-man match. We have none other than the newest member of Team Retro, Hunt Doc. And introducing second, the other half of the Divas. And while her partner did not win, she plans to insert herself into the match and become the first ever Mrs. Money in the Bank. We have Samus. And let us get this match underway. Very excited to see this match. We could have the first ever Mrs. Money in the Bank or 2 members of Team Retro in the ladder match. Either way, whoever wins this match, it will be very exciting to see how it plays out at Money in the Bank. Right now, Samus looking like she is trying to assert her dominance over Hunt Duck. You know, Hunt Duck has had a tough time here in WWE so far, or WAF so far. You know, going against every single challenge and just coming up a little bit short, but this is his chance. If he makes it in the Money in the Bank ladder match, he and Beck could be a tag team together in this match and take over the Money in the Bank ladder match. You know, they could make sure that one of them is victorious in the match. Of course, Samus, you know, one half of the Divas in this division, trying to show the women power of WAF and, you know, showing that she is a force to be reckoned with here. 141 on Hunt Duck, both of them in KO range here. 133, the next good hit could send somebody flying. It looks like it's going to be Hunt Duck. Hunt Duck taken out. 164 or something on Hunt Duck. 143 on, 159 on Samus on her 3rd life now. Or on her 1st life, rather. And Samus taken out now. Hunt Duck able to take her out early and not get too much of a disadvantage here. Even the tables take the lead now, even. They are exchanging blows here. Samus with a huge jump there. You know, Samus has always been a fierce competitor in this division, fighting the Intercontinental Champion, and, you know, being part of a tag team championship match, but never able to secure the gold. But that does not mean that she is not a force to be reckoned with. She's looking to become the first ever Mrs. Money in the Bank by winning this match against Hunt Duck. But Hunt Duck is still trying to be in this match. 129 on Samus. Hunt Duck at 62, both on their 2nd life. Both these competitors want this chance extremely. 97 on Hunt Duck, 147 on Samus. Oh, but this could send Samus flying. Samus stays in the match, 176 on Samus. 97 on Hunt Duck. Oh, could Hunt Duck be sent? 133 on Hunt Duck, and he's still in the match. 199 on Samus. 220, showing how much she really wants this, not falling to anybody. 220, and she's still trying to, you know, stay in this match and get that KO. Because she knows if she is KO'd first, she is at a huge disadvantage, and she gets taken out by Hunt Duck. 151 on Hunt Duck. Samus on her last life here. Hunt Duck still on his 2nd, and still has the slight advantage now. Has to get as much damage on Samus as he can before he gets KO'd by her. because at this point it is inevitable. 151, unless he gets Samus to not make a hit on him, he is definitely KO'd, but that is not the point. The point is to try and get as much damage as you can. 172 on Hunt Duck on his last life, 31% on Samus. A little bit of a disadvantage for Samus there, but can easily be, brought back and even out the tables here. But she's having a tough time doing that. 0 on Hunt Duck still. 89, a beautiful combo there by Hunt Duck. 109 on Samus. Samus had a huge disadvantage here. 117 on Samus. 49% on Hunt Duck. If Hunt Duck gets one more good hit on Samus, he could be going to Money in the Bank. And with Beck at his side, they could take over that match and make sure that one of them is Mr. Money in the Bank and WAF champion. But no! Samus, with a huge disadvantage, takes out Hunt Duck on the edge there. What a beautiful showing by Samus. You can never count her out. She is always in the match, taking out Hunt Duck and making sure that she has a shot to be the first ever Mrs. Money in the Bank. What a beautiful, beautiful match. So close by Hunt Duck. Thought he had it secured, but taken off the stage, and Samus made him pay for it. So, that means Samus will be going to Money in the Bank. But we have 2 more spots available for Money in the Bank, and we will see who will fill those spots right now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as always, this is a 30 stock. No items, final destination match. And of course it is for a spot into the Money in the Bank match. We have 2 competitors here. Who could turn the tide of either of this match, no matter who wins? Either one of them could play a huge factor into this match, because one of each of their tag team partners has made it into this match. We have the last member of Team Retro, the Black Shadow, Mr. GN Rolex, going against one half of the former tag team champions, the Green Ouija. One half of Team Green and Pink. Let's get this match underway right now. If either one of these men wins this match, it could be destruction for the Money in the Bank match. Either one of them could team up with their other teammates. Mr. G and Rolex trying to secure the spot here. You know, Ouija always having a little bit of trouble in these singles matches. But Mr. G and Rolex has always had a tough time in WAF here. This is, I believe, his first singles match, if I'm not mistaken, for Mr. G and Rolex. And he's looking to make a statement here against Ouija. 129 on Ouija. Oh, another up smash. Ouija sent in the air. 167. Ouija taking out 17 only on Mr. G and Rolex on his first life. Luigi at 4% on his second life. A huge disadvantage to Ouija here. But like I was saying, if either one of these men wins, will play a huge factor. He could team up with current Pink Monster and be in the ladder match as a huge competitor. And they could both, you know, make sure one of them wins it. But the same thing goes for Mr. G and Rolex. With Beck being in the competition, they could team up and and make sure that one of them secures the spot with the briefcase. Either way, whichever one of these two men win, have a huge advantage on their side. 146 on Ouija on his second life. Really having some trouble here. Ouija has always had trouble in singles matches, but when you team him up with Kirby, he is most of the time unstoppable. Of course, with Sonic and Nintendo, that did not show that, but when they work together, they are an unstoppable force. But single them out, and you can really tell who shines and who doesn't. Ouija does not usually shine in singles competitions, and it seems that Mr. G and Rolex is 101 on Mr. G and Rolex on his first life still. Ouija on his last life at 0%, and it looks like Mr. G and Rolex has this secured, but Ouija trying to prove him wrong and, you know, stay in this match. 27 on Ouija. Oh, Ouija with a side B there. Oh, the up smash, setting Mr. G and Rolex out for his first life. Not able to get a perfect win here, if a win at all. We don't know until the match is over. Ouija really trying to show that he is still in this match. 75 on Ouija, 14 on Mr. G and Rolex on his second life. Ouija on his last at 90% here. What a match here. Mr. G and Rolex almost taking out Ouija with that up smash. One more, and it sends Ouija flying. 155 on Ouija, 14% on Mr. G and Rolex on his second life, and Mr. G and Rolex wipes the floor with Ouija. And now we have two of the members of Team Retro, the founding members of Team Retro, in the Money in the Bank ladder match. How will this play out in Money in the Bank? How will this go down? We'll have to find out at Money in the Bank, but for right now we have one more slot in Money in the Bank. We have two more competitors who are more than capable of winning this match all on their own. Doesn't matter if you had all of Team Retro or everybody on a team against these two competitors, they could win it on their very own. And we'll see who those two competitors are next. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, we have a 3-stock, no items, final destination match, and it is for the final spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. We have two competitors here who would love that briefcase to be able to cash it in at Money in the Bank and take the WAF title. We have one half of the Swordsman, the hero of time, Link, and the Bruiser from the Bronx, the former United States champion, Little Mac. No further introduction needed for either of these two competitors. Let's get this match underway. What a great matchup we're going to have here between these two. Both of these two are deserving of a Money in the Bank ladder match shot, of course. You know, Link being one half of a very fierce tag team here in WAF, and Little Mac being a former United States champion, now not being able to get that United States championship because Ike Mike and Ike beat him at Extreme Rules with the stipulation that if he won, whoever won would not be able to challenge the other while they were champion. And that is what happened. Mike and Ike won that and became United States champion for the 3rd time. And now Little Mac is not able to challenge for that title until Mike and Ike loses that title. But both of these competitors really wanting to show that they still have it. 122 on Link and 138 on Mike and Ike. Mike and Ike taking out by Link with the side smash there. 122 on Link. Little Mac. What am I saying, Mike and Ike? Little Mac has to, take Link out quickly before he can get any damage done on him, or he will be at a very big disadvantage. Little Mac, of course, not an air fighter, and that brings him at a huge disadvantage when fighting people. But 204 on Link shows why he still is one of the most fierce competitors in WAF, because it doesn't matter that he's not a good air fighter. It all depends on what you can do on the stage, and when it comes to that, Little Mac shines. Little Mac with the dodges there. 97 on Little Mac. 53 on Link. Yes, one thing you have to worry about with Little Mac is if he gets you in a combo area, you can take huge damage very quickly. And with that KO punch, you always got to worry. But Link able to stop him from getting the KO punch. Ooh, Little Mac able to get back on the stage. 84 on Link. 161 on Little Mac. Ooh, a down smash. 108 on Link. Going for the down aerial, but countered by Little Mac. 140 sending Link off the stage, but Link taking out Little Mac. And the ground is even for both of these competitors. It's anybody's game here right now. Both these men would love to be Mr. Money in the Bank. 63 on Little Mac. 78, and it looks like Link wants it a little bit more. But you can never count Little Mac out. He could come back at any moment. 103 on Little Mac. 119 on Little Mac. Grab after grab by Link. But Little Mac coming back. Has the KO punch ready, but uses the side smash instead. 55 on Link. 119 on the former champ. 84 on Link. Oh, but the side smash sends Little Mac flying off the stage. 84 on Link on his last life. And Link is the final competitor to go to Money in the Bank and be in the ladder match at Money in the Bank. What a great showing between both of these competitors. Both of them deserve a title shot, but it looks like Link could get one by being Mr. Money in the Bank. What a great showing between these two competitors, and we have our 6 competitors for Money in the Bank. We have, of course, Link, as you see now. We have KC Falcon. We have Samus. We have Beck, and we have Pink Monster, as well as Mr. G and Rolex. 6 competitors who will be facing off to get the Money in the Bank contract at Money in the Bank. And I cannot wait to see how this develops. This will be a great match to see who will get the briefcase and be Mr. or Mrs. Money in the Bank, and when they will cash it in. We will have to see. But that is not all we have here on this episode of WAF. Well, actually it is. that is it for this episode of WAF. And we will have another episode before Money in the Bank, of course. And then, Money in the Bank will take place. We will see who becomes Mr. or Mrs. Money in the Bank. We will have a Intercontinental title, US title, WAF title, and tag team title match, all throughout the card. And I cannot wait to see what goes down in this special event. But until then, thank you all for watching this episode of WAF, and we'll have to see what happens on the next episode of WAF. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.